Three things nobody ever told me when I joined corporation, which could have saved me from so much trouble. Listen up. The first one is that nobody knows what we are doing, okay? So the idea of competence is just made up. Like the whole corporation is a fiction. It doesn't exist. There are no such a thing as this is the way of doing it. There is no such a thing. Everything is made up, especially from HR. All the rules can be changed. Everything can be done in millions of different ways. So the idea of a competency framework that everybody needs to do the same thing in the same way, think the same way, behave in the same way for this particular job to be successful is the greatest style that we just make things up. Don't fall for it. Second one. Hierarchy is created so nobody needs to make a decision. That's the only reason. So we created these layers of people with the intention of not giving an authority to anybody to make a decision. I am talking to VPs, vice presidents, senior VPs, and they always say, you know what, that's not my job, but that's not my authority. I'm like, who is making decisions in here? Nobody, because of the layers. And that was the reason. Companies don't want you to make decisions. They just want you to follow order that comes from the very top. And that's that. And the last one is, you're not gonna like it. The last one is, companies don't want you to think. They don't want creative people. The bullshit to think outside the box is just literally bullshit. They want you to think inside the box, and the box is made up of competency framework, rules, regulation, policies, best practices, the way we have always done here because this is the best way, and all that. The moment you get outside of that box, you're done. They don't want creative people. That's why creative people don't work in large organizations. They go and work in startups and they create their own businesses. So just bear in mind these three things. So there is no such a thing as, competency. There is no such a thing as this is the way to do one job. There is no such a thing as decision making. They remove that with the hierarchy and the layers. And creativity, they don't need it. So save yourself from all these efforts. You're welcome.